Hello. Yes. So last week I cleaned out in the garden and got that all done. And this week I kind of had to concentrate on house projects that I let go for a long time. So yes, I've got a little list because I'd like to talk about the videos that I'll be doing through the winter. So yes, what I did this week was I just cleaned up around the house. I had like a duvet cover that was like ripping. It's from 100 years ago. And every time I get in bed, I'd like rip it more. So yesterday, I went to our little secondhand store down here in town and got a couple of big queen size flannel sheets and sewed them together. Sheets for $5 and made a duvet cover. So anyway, yes, and then I spent a little bit of time down in the cellar carrying out rocks. It's going to be a walk-in cooler, so Tyler's doing the drilling and busting the rocks apart, and then I'm just kind of clearing out the rocks. So I started that project. Hopefully we can maybe also start on the project of kind of closing that outer area in so that my wash station will get moved from the boat shed down there under the house. So everything will be concentrated down there. That's the plan. So that's my main job for the winter. But some other things I'm going to be doing. At some point I'll update you on my high tunnel through the NRCS program that's been ongoing. I actually got funded for it, but I may not get the funds because there's a little snafu. So we'll see how that goes. Yes. During the summer, everything went to hell. Around June, as I was trying to transfer from selling at the store to selling from the farm. And so my notes, I like completely stopped taking notes. And so everything that I did, I had to get on my videos, which is why you'll see in the videos every little tiny boring detail, because I'm gonna have to go through, look at my videos and kind of update my notes. Also, my sales went to hell because I went from different platforms, my new Food for All platform, and then I've got stuff still on Invoice Simple, and then I was depositing stuff accidentally into my personal checking account instead of my business checking account, and then I had various markets, and anyway, so I have got to go through all of that and try and figure out what my sales were. So yeah, and then with my new platform, the Food for All, which I'm really liking, I might do a separate video all on that. I do need to figure out some things like how to use the point of sales so that I can do little sales right on the spot in the garden. I need to be able to learn how to make invoices for my businesses that I sell to, the restaurants and stuff. So I can get rid of my Invoice Simple app, which I in the past just used for invoices. Yes, and so then I need to do a garden plan for 2024, what I'm going to plant, because I may do some things a little bit differently. Like I may not grow any cucumbers and really focus on planting more basil because I can sell a lot more basil. The cucumbers, they're not ready till the very end of the season, and then I don't have enough, and so I can make more money on basil. So yes, and then I need to do my seed order once I figured out what my garden plan's going to be. So yes, other videos coming up. I kept promising to do a taste testing video of the garlic varieties. There's the Georgian Crystal and the Georgian Fire, so I still need to do that. And then I've been making stews from my potatoes, my frozen carrots, and my frozen parsley. And so I like to do a little cooking video on that. So yeah, that's been working out great, and my frozen kale and collard greens and stuff has been really awesome. So I'll do a little update video on that at some point, hopefully. Paxton of Paxtiano Dirt Frog, he and I have been trying to get on a Zoom and do a call. We've been talking about doing a little bit of a farm-related or whatever type of chat, and so that maybe will be coming up at some point here. And yes, I've got a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but a handful of boat videos. There's one really epic trip that we took up past the Canadian border this last summer, and so I'll do that either probably, maybe not maybe part 1, part 2 type video because it might be kind of long. And yes, book videos. I finished all these books. I was curious about, you know, like the lead up to the American Civil War and why it happened and stuff. So I read all those, but then I had a few more questions. So I've got a few more books that I just got that I'd like to read. But then I got sidetracked because of recent events. I went and reread a book where I'm actually in the middle of rereading it that I read about 20 years ago after I got out of the military. I was kind of wondering why I had ended up in this war in, you know, the Middle East. And so I'm rereading that. And so I'll probably do a book video on that first before I hit the Civil War stuff. Anyway, yes, I think that's it. The only other thing I've been thinking about is that, you know, the intro to my videos are always building a new market garden, but I've been kind of market gardening for like, what, has it been 5 years? I don't know. And I think that I might change my intro so that it says just market gardening in Wrangell, Alaska, because I think that, I mean, I'm still building some new stuff, but it's mostly now just kind of market gardening, right? And so that's it. That's it for now, folks. I'll see you guys next week.
Bye, we're at the Cinderella play.